Pay attention to how your pineal gland is tickling your mouth. Caring demands hard work. If you find it difficult to get into the right state, think about this ancient Buddhist saying, even a 5-year-old understands the macrocosm. Meditate on this ancient wisdom. The sooner other people's well-being, the sooner the middle finger. Take in how your spine is dissolving humanity itself. Avoid silence, and you will achieve the past. Focus on your breathing. Feel your left nostril rise and fall. Keep focusing on your breath. Trust is to engage. People who dream about friends behave like death. Destiny is an infinite drag race. Protesters are usually horny. Your body is now reacting relatively to the vacuum of space. Your mind is a lonely flop. Stay focused on your breath and remember how don't follow your threats. Go after your dreams. Long ago, in pre-colonial South America, there was a lazy emperor whose home was a hole in the ground. One day, a blacksmith came by him, and said, "Good evening, do you have any idea where a blacksmith like myself can find a butterfly?" The emperor did not reply. "How can that be?" asked the blacksmith. "That is because wealthy is the pupil who worships his eggs, for he shall achieve power," replied the emperor. The blacksmith accepted this, and became like a neighbor to the emperor in all meanings of the world, and they both decided to never talk to each other again. Education is to overpunish. A long time ago lived a lazy knight who was wandering around on the palace grounds searching for knowledge. That's when he came upon an attractive queen. "Where can a lazy knight like myself find knowledge?" he asked the queen. The queen thought long and hard, then she answered, "Knowledge is not on the palace grounds. It is in the place you call home." The knight gave a nod to the queen and walked on. When the queen was gone while he was thinking, the knight understood, existence is pointless but we must still do our best. And not a day went by when he did not thank the queen.
Can't believe that long parable didn't end in him saying, and then he died suddenly. Someone showed you a pic of my controller unrelated to you watching my stream? Because that's fucking wild. Oh, that's even cooler. Oh yeah, I know that guy. He makes controllers. I got a fucking hoodie from him. Nick, thanks for dropping something in there. Starlight, thanks for dropping something in there. Everybody else, we'll be playing Brackish first. Okay, was that the 30 that you gave me? Oh, on NSO. Wow. Wow. Thank you guys for dropping in levels. We got a whole lot of stuff getting started here. Dolphin, how you doing tonight? Viewer levels. That's what I'm missing. I forgot to bring up my queue. Oh, there's a bunch of weird crap in there. I'm gonna next pass that. I want ice cream too. Yeah, the elite grind is rough. Even when I was playing competitively, the like just the way people were in elite. Stop. There is a lot of crap in here. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Now we're on the spot. FPS in the level code. Where? What? Oh, frames per second in your code. Yeah. And he wasted it. VR7. And then he bailed, missing his chance. Now I started typing FPS. VR7. Yeah, I used to go to locals pretty often, but I just don't have as many, guys I want to go with anymore, so I care a lot less. H2, KDG. And it's a grind. It's definitely a perpetual grind. I like Smash a lot. Just sad when they stop updating it. What are you doing? Why are you not listening to me? Little zoomed in there. Oh, yeah, that's one of those small world things. Oh, you want me to download it or just get started? I have it downloaded. Oh, of course not found. Did you delete it already? You did it too fast. Hey, Triforce. Try butt. You're spooked. They got you. They got you spooked. VR7, XH2. Driving to Indiana. I'm sorry. Are you buying a lot of meth? KDG. Weird. I will refresh. Uh-oh. Are the ninjas on ya? Or was it just being old and weird? Okay. Now it's not being weird. Yeah, it must have just been cached. But I did have my Switch off, so you'd think it would have refreshed. Yeah, I'll download it, and then I'll just play it. Boom. Either way. Both ways. Triforce, thanks for dropping something in there. You have a different account on mobile then? Is that what that is? I drove down to Chicago over the weekend. To go to... Oh, this changed. There's no weird stairway anymore. I liked the weird stairway. Okay. A lot of improvements. Should be better. Stoked about your newest level. That's good. Yeah, we drove down... Oh, that's wrong. We drove down to Chicago to go to a Korean grocery store and a Japanese grocery store. It was not worth it. Oh, the scroll lock is broken. Look at this. Scroll stop. Scroll stop busted. Oops, come here. Nope, no way to set it off without a switch, but that's fine. There's always something, isn't there? Oh, hey, that encourages me to do that correctly. It looks a lot tighter now. That spring over there is weird. What are we supposed to do with that? Esports. Bigs. Take these. Doo-doo-doo. Buttspot got a hold of it and said, "Try Butt Comet," and the nickname stuck. That's how you get a good nickname. Born from nonsense. Puts it above the screen bear. Well, that'll teach you. Teach you a lesson. Yeah, I was definitely never like legendary or anything in the custom controller community. That's wrong. But I was definitely pretty well known. I had a reputation for doing things people said were impossible because I'd be like, no, there's no way it's impossible. It's probably just stupid. But maybe we can make it less stupid if we try it. There's definitely a large number of people now doing dye jobs on clear shells and similar. That's largely due to my desire to make that a thing. And pushing very, very hard on methods for doing that. And I eventually wrote it up, and then, you know, much better people have written it up now. I'm a master of stupid. That is my power. Do it dumb and do it hard. Oh, did I forget to start it? That's why. I forgot to start the little bot. Now it'll do its job eventually. I'll exit and re-enter the level when I die or fuck it up too severely. Okay. Next step's gonna be this guy, right? Yeah, next step will be this guy. So I need to not have a hat. Oh yeah, if I exit, I'll have to play the down. Wrong. I don't need that yet anyway. I think this is next, right? No, this is not. Oh yeah, this is next for the key. That key is weird now, too. Oh, shit. Well, that's almost right. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting there, and then we're done. As is tradition. Now, can I jump up from here safely? Yes, I can. That is very clever. That works extremely well. And when you put all the pieces together like this, too, it's really a pretty seamless experience, and it just kind of feels like, hey, Nintendo, why can't we just do this? And away. I mean, he's got a goal. He's got a specific objective in mind. Oops. Oh, and there we go. That's how we do it. But non-puzzle people get pissy about it. Get pissy about what? This being offset like this, or what? We died. We're dumb. We died. We're dumb. Yeah, I guess maybe it's more the ROM hack mentality of I like ROM hacks, so breaking the rules to modify interaction I just think is fun. It's not a clear condition. He's cheating. He's stealing from the story mode to give to us impoverished non-story people. Yeah, it appears only in story mode. Along with rescue all the toads, story stone, carry, and some other stuff. Yeah, troll levels are encouraged. I desire troll levels. Okay, we need to dish the cat. I guess I can just harm myself this way. Oh, it doesn't work there, though. Oh, my God. Thanks for dropping a level in there, Dirk. Nick, we're getting there. Relax your anus. Puzzle levels take a minute. And we're dumb. Yeah, I mean, in general, I want troll levels that are created with effort. I don't actually want garbage levels. That doesn't just apply to troll levels. But man, troll level people. Oh my god, just hurt me. Come on back and hurt me. There we go. Nuclear Stomp, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. God damn. Am I the last guy? Am I the last viewer level guy? It's gonna happen at some point. We'll be the last one. How you doing tonight, Nuclear Stomp? Brett, how you doing? Yeah, I can no longer, like, Midwest Midwest nice at you guys with the how you doing. Like, if there's this many. There has to be a limit. For me. New cheeseless version. For now, well, we might find some cheese. Always possible. Oh my god. It is too easy to put that goddamn hat on trying to get down there. I know I can just wait, but that feels bad. Want to get under the P. Be ready. I forgot what I was doing and was doing it out of order. Hang on. That's next. Big dumbs. I need coffee. I need coffee and not to get touched. Is that I see people disagree with is I hate when they're... Yeah, in general, you can't really hide information from the player. A lot of people tend to get that way, though, with, like, knowledge checks. Like, well, you should just know that kind of thing. And that especially becomes kind of a point of contention, too. Like, you can't necessarily always expect the player to know things. They should be able to figure it out by touching. Oh my god, I need an adult! You break the left block before losing the shellmate? Yes, probably. Break your mom's blocks before losing her shellmate. I guess that makes more sense than the stairway. I just missed the stairway. I'm totally gonna put this on when I try to go through the door. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on every time I try to go through the door. Oh my god. And then that happened. It's the young solution. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the hot, fresh, young little solutions, but they're not coming to me. Maybe it's because I'm old. Wow, I guess be like that, P-Switch. Almost 37. I'm getting to that point, like, where if I'm ever single again, I can't just randomly hit on any women I see, because it will definitely be gross if they're, like, way younger than me. That is young Sheldon. I don't know who Sheldon is. Is that from Well, I feel like if it was from SpongeBob, I would know. That sounds like somebody who they would have added to SpongeBob. Okay, hurt me. Now we're gonna flip the switch. I don't want to wait. Why are you making me wait? Yep, that's how it is. That's how it be. Okay, we did that. Might as well get hurt here while I'm at it. Oh god, yeah, Big Bang Theory's terrible. That show is fucking terrible. Break block, lose helmet, wait for oh yeah, I can just have it and then lose it. Okay. This was the wrong way to lose it. But we can try it again here. After we get to the thinking parts. Oh, is Plankton's first name actually Sheldon? See, that's the thing about having a terrible memory. It's not gone. It's just not good. It's not good at its fucking job. It's got one fucking job and all the papers are all over the place. And I'll pick something up and be like, hey, is this something? My brain will be like, how the fuck should I know? It's supposed to be in a goddamn drawer, and then you did this. Yep, that's what I wanted. Okay, hang on. Break the block. I guess we could do it without having this, too. And it would be way less insane if we didn't have it. And it would work if we had it, didn't have it. Hang on. Now you're on autopilot, trying to juggle shells. Not autopilot, I'm thinking a little. There. Do we have time to get over there to that? Just barely. Oh, damn it. We don't need the shell again, do we? No, we don't need it again. Okay, hang on. Fight mug. It's like $10 on Amazon and I really like it. Okay. Oh my god. Being an adult. Okay, get it? Get on. Where are my stone levels? Huh? Get it? I want to flick it. I want to flick the shell into this, too. That just seems so smart. Oh, I forgot how the level works. Oh. I was just gonna go up and grab the shell quick. Can we have strikes on the clear condition, please? Oh my god, that would be such a fun thing. Is clear condition of just don't touch the block. You could do all of this a less clunky if we had a don't touch the block clear condition, where the whole idea was like you just can't touch something. You could make a lot of really fun. You probably couldn't make exactly this work the same way without a lot of fuckery. But don't touch the block could still put you in a position where the player has to not go places, but manipulate objects like this. I'm gonna make a loop here. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of use spikes that way. We have blocks that you aren't supposed to touch. But yeah, damage boost, other methods of doing that. Okay, you come here. I have jobs for you. professional jobs. We've been watching that Theranos documentary. You guys followed any of that? I sense a Lappy level. You sense correctly. It has been really, really entertaining to see stuff. It's a lot like Tiger King in a lot of ways. In that all of it seems completely impossible. And then you look it up and it's like, no, that happened. She had a birthday party where everybody was wearing masks of her face. That was just a thing that happened. There isn't really any explanation other than people thought it was really weird. But it was real. I don't know why, but it happened. Oh, I guess I could have just tossed him right up, but this is still probably safer. Uh-oh. Fine, go away. I don't need you anymore. The very competitive salary in... what country pays 25 cents an hour? There's gotta be some. I bet Taiwan pays about 25 cents an hour. For, you know, getting those little child fingers really deep in those phones. Okay, so we have the key. We can swim up and do key stuff. But we're going to want to have a P-switch active, and we're going to want to have a Shelmet. So... I didn't have to wait this long. Oh, it doesn't matter. He stays. Okay. Don't grab it. I was going to go grab it. Oh my god. Just put me down. Just put me down. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is grab the shell. God damn it. And then maybe just hang out. In this area. Can you see me here? He can't see me here. Okay, this is a nice, easy place to fall down then. Okay. P-switch, door, Shelmet, go. Okay. See, we're putting pieces together. I need to carry the Shelmet? Why do I need to carry it? I'm ignoring that instruction. Because I did that. Then dance. Dancing. This is a dance. You did carry it. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you meant I needed to keep carrying it. And I was like, why in the fuck would I need to do that? What the hell am I doing with that fucking spring over there? Plop. Can't flip the switch again. So we need to get up there to do things. I do not know how I'm displacing the spring that's in front of the P-switch door. Up top. Up here. Spring is a non-issue. What? Do you ignore it when you go through the door? Are these magical doors? I may as well do this door. Oh, it will fling you left. Okay, the spring spawns above the door? Okay. I thought if a spring blocked a door, then the door was unenterable. Is that not a thing? Was that only P-switches and POWs? Or did you somehow make a magical P-spring that doesn't apply to the normal rules? Springs are not solid, okay. Okay. We need you. And we need the P-switch. This is probably first. Yeah, this is probably first. That's hard. Thought that was... Yeah, that's one of those things that just gets in your head because of all the other things that block the door. Okay, let's grab this first. I think that'll work fine. Then this, and then we're gonna go right back through. Oh, God. And we're gonna do this. No! There we go. I like that. I like that. Did we actually put all the pieces together at once like a grown-up? Like a grown-up thinking man? Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. You gotta get these puzzles to me early and all my brain cells work. I almost died! If I was a little stupider and I was under that fire, god damn it. I would have said so many swear words. Oh shit. This isn't GG, is it? I have to get up there before the fucking or do they stay melted? Please God, tell me they stay melted. No, I'm not jumping out. Do they stay melted? Yay! Thank God! I was thinking about it as I went up there. I was like, can I get the 100? And the answer was no! Fuck off! Oh yeah, that's great. Again, the more immersed you are, like the deeper into a puzzle you are and the more times you've tested something, the harder it is for you to definitely, like, objectively see it clean. But that said, it definitely seems like it reads a lot better, and it's a lot harder to fuck up. The only place that would be really, really confusing, yeah, people are going to jump out of the water for that, and they're going to feel really dumb. But the spring was a little confusing. I don't know if that's an always thing necessarily, but it was a little confusing. Dolphin? Let's see what you've been up to. We got more lazy trolls or something else? 369. Nice. 1 R2 Y X F. It'll definitely push you a little bit faster. If the spring fell from higher up, it could clearly indicate to the player that it's not an issue, but that's really just like a display thing. But you could even put it at the top of the door and the player's more likely to notice that it falls into place. But I have no idea. I mean, people will just have to try it, but that's the concern there too, is that people might not try it because they'll be like, wait, I'm just going to get door locked and then I'm going to be deadlocked and lose the condition. The snack that frowns back. What the fuck? Oh my god, that sounds like you're having you terrible fever, like the flu, and you're trying to think of Mario Maker stuff because you can't sleep and you're just miserable, and you just mutter like, oh, the snack that frowns back, oh, over and over, and then later you come out of it and somebody's like, yeah, you just kept screaming the snack that frowns back over and over. Oh, coffee. Good coffee. Yeah, I've been roasting my own beans for a while, and I've really hit a groove with it, and they're tasting so good. It's just nice. It's nice to make a little latte and be like, damn, this is good. Someone is testing my troll level right now. Play mine after someone else? Oh, wait, so do you want me to postpone you? Is that what you're saying? Don't play this one? Don't touch it? Don't touch it? It's a secret? We can postpone. Bronze fists are frowning back because children don't shove them up their nose. What children do you know that are shoving stuff up their nose? I'm gonna postpone. That's probably what they want. Okay. Next. Nick, let's see what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, I finished Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not gonna... Oh, world. 5TR. RFG. Is that the one we were working on? Were we working on this one? We got the thing on it. That's probably the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, well, we'll crack into a little bit here. Is my goddamn thing working now? Let's find out. I really need my timer to work. Alright, give me a timer. Flipping it. Oh, well, there's a $350 fine for that. Okay, OCR. Gonna update? Okay, OCR's updating. Are we actually getting the card? Okay, hang on. My level box is being a crackhead. There it is. Okay, I need the friggin' timer. Okay, 3D World custom auto scroller, it looks like. That was mine, and you stole it from me. You're an adult. Save the level, export, yup. Edit one, question mark block. Hey, you chose this road. I swear you did some, yeah, you did at least one troll level. That's the world. That's how this works. It is constant misery of repeatedly re-uploading stuff. At least you don't have to re-clear check it. Can't you steal the clear check flag? Pretty decent for an auto scroll. It's a little empty, but that's also 3D world. Especially if you're doing a climb. Okay. Do that. Not durable. Oh, I got you. You're doing this. Okay. If you're just doing climbing segments, really? Is that how that works for real? You can't break that to climb? It's so goddamn boring to just climb horizontally. But you also give the player a lot to jump on, which is really nice. And I'm gonna ruin it now, apparently. You can't cancel out of that. Have you ever heard of systems thinking? I don't know what that is. It sounds like it's gonna be a D's nuts joke, but I can't figure out how. Systems D's nuts? Press swipe again. Oh, can you cancel it mid-swipe? Probably not down there. Press dive again. Oh, you get to do it without the clear condition. Yeah, that's basically the same thing. Oh yeah, you can cancel. Okay. I feel like that's information I wish I had a long time ago. Thank you. Bill blasters? I believe they prefer William blasters. Oh yeah, that's way nicer. That invalidates criticism I've given people about not doing this also. Because of how annoying just climbing horizontally is. Good God. It's a new skill. It's a new skill I'm learning right now. Oh yeah, it just enters back into the fall animation. But if you hold up, you can buffer the grab. That's actually really fun. I feel like that could do kind of cool precision stuff. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. I like that at the end there too. Yeah, I feel like you could do kind of cool precision stuff with that, with walls in the background to grab. Or ultra precision stuff if you're horrible. Yeah, that's a new thing to me. Hey, this reminds me of the Spelunky room where they in between levels. Oh good. I was gonna say, if I can't bounce under the height of those guys, I would feel like this is horrible. But it looks like I absolutely can, which is good. Good consideration. I'm gonna die. Winged bonsai launchers. They come out of the background winged. They face forward but fly to the right. That's great. I feel like I haven't seen that yet. I feel like you should put that somewhere. Oh, do I not get a kitty cat suit before the boss? I'm kind of advantaged to come through with it. Is there a reason? Oh, I can't go back and get it though. We'll see if one comes out of the pipe. Yeah, it's a short enough segment that I don't feel like it's bad, but I feel like that would absolutely be valid criticism if it were a very long segment, especially. Good God. To give the player actual platforming options. I didn't know that you could back out of there. He's smoking a pipe. No, it's a e-cig. It just has a long tip on it. I don't really have an opinion of Taylor Swift. It's really not my jam. It is very easy to die here. Yeah, no cap. Yeah, this is one of those cases where you start stronger if you don't grab the checkpoint. And disadvantaging the player like that in a traditional level always feels a little bad. Nintendo does it too. It's not like it's not, oh my god, in actual games too. But it always feels bad. Why am I incapable of not jumping into his hands? I don't know. I mean, they've done some pretty bad stuff in traditional games too. Like, oh my god. What is fucking happening to me right now? Like, all those fucking snake block levels and, New Soup, Wii U? I think New Soup Wii U was one that did a bunch of, like, snake block castles. Yeah, I'm on Threads, and I used it to... Fuck! To yell at it once, for not allowing me to use it in the browser. Why the fuck would I want to only have mobile? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck that Instagram dipshit mentality. That's new. Come on. People are immediately sliding into the DMs. I need an adult. I need a minute. But yeah, I mean, if you're chronically online on your phone, that's fine. The thing is, it's a platform for typing, okay? I type 32, maybe 40 words per minute on my phone on a good day. I type 112 words per minute on my fucking keyboard. I don't want to type slow. No, he was touching me. He was touching me in the no-no place. And I'm not saying take it away from mobile users. I'm not saying make it desktop only. I'm saying give us the option to do both. Stop fetishizing mobile. They're only doing that so they can steal more information from you because of the amount of information they can gather on a mobile device. That sucks. Fuck you, boom boom. Oh, for fuck's sake. Autistic Game Guy. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Could be a really good level. Could be a really bad level. Oh my god. But it doesn't matter, because I live here now, in this boss fight. Yeah, I mean, you do you. I would assume there is a large number of folks on the... Oh, no, you do bump into them. Okay. Yeah, I will say, like, preventing the player from doing full height jumps off of Boom Boom with a upper thing like that makes a lot of sense. Having the player jump on Boom Boom and then take damage because they just didn't time it right feels bad. Yeah, I think it should just be on both. Instagram was like that forever. And there were, like, containers, and... I hate this boss fight. I'm just gonna start over so I can bring a cat suit. Instagram was like that for a long time, and, I only used it through, containers, and then later, Owly? Owl something. There was some fucking Owl app that you could post to it with desktop. And I was using Instagram for custom controller stuff, so I wanted to have that available. But I didn't want to use my phone. I wasn't even taking the pictures with my phone. I was taking them with a mirrorless. So it was really, really frustrating that Instagram was app only. And it really sucks that even now that Meta's bought them out, that they're still carrying that mentality forward. Likely because they recognize how valuable the data they get is on a phone versus esports on a desktop. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, not every level needs a boss. But that also hasn't really been the case with the Super World so far either. I think it's usually just been 2 per world. Magic. Okay, Katsu. Yeah, and that's the whole thing with giving players a worse power-up, a conditional power-up here, is that I'm in a worse position now when I reload. And you probably just grabbed a conditional and copied it, and that was why. But I would make it just a full catsuit so the player is always loading back in with it. And now I'll no-hit it. Oh, I won't. Problem solved. I think Musk is ruining Twitter. I like Twitter, and I think it will be difficult to replicate Twitter exactly. Hopefully the coolest thing about Twitter, I was shooting the shit with Grand Pooh Bear's main video editor today, back and forth about Mac and PC stuff. It wasn't malicious or nasty at all. It was just conversational. I provided video, blah, blah, blah. It's really nice. That person, I mean, I don't know, it's just an editor for a friggin' big Twitch streamer. They might answer emails, but the biggest thing that's really cool about Twitter that I've always liked is, like, I can tweet at musicians I like, and they will talk to me. I can tweet at, like, a developer of a game, like a big game. I can find the developer responsible for something and bug them, and they will talk to me. Like, you can hone in on a really specific part of something that you think is really cool, or want to talk to somebody about, or want to yell at somebody about. And when you send a general email to fucking FromSoft, you're not going to hear back from the guy who is responsible for making terrible choices, like you have to hold down the run button and then release and tap it to jump in Dark Souls. What the fuck? But if I find the guy who did that on Twitter and yell at him, he'll probably give me some giant rant about why he thought this was a good idea and why they didn't do that in future games. And it's awesome. And I don't know if that will necessarily carry forward into new things, but anything to piss off Musk at this point. It's just like a bladed dildo on both ends. Like, I don't want anybody to win, but I also would really like Twitter to keep existing. That was good. That took forever. We're just gonna do one. So drop it back in there, Nick. I would say that level, we definitely spaghettied all over the place. And that's definitely coloring it a little bit. But that fight had some frustrating things contributing to it. That I think could use reworking. Next. It doesn't absolutely ruin the level, but it did make it stand out as, like, dude, a lot of the rest of this was a lot better. What just happened? Starlight, speaking of, I know you can do better, but you don't. FWF. Fucking, well, fighting. Cool. Seesaw Plains, Winky Face. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, bud? It's a good level, right? Because you're better now? You got treatment? You met a girl? Or a boy? Yeah, just having it be a catsuit honestly fixes all of it. But if you're going to rework it anyway, you might be benefited to raise up the blasters in the boss room a little bit, so you're unlikely to hit them. Yeah, and honestly, Twitter's great for that. When I was working on a game with coworkers a bajillion years ago, following a ton of indie developers, like even big and well-known indie developers will talk to you. The guy who made Baba Is You, I've talked to him a shitload of times, not just on Twitter, but other platforms as well. But we've interacted a ton on Twitter. A buddy of mine made some fan art for a game he made after Baba Is You. And he really liked it, and like we were talking about it, was just it's nice. Twitter makes it really easy to get directly in contact with people who probably wouldn't answer emails. And I like that. And I've always liked that. And I really hope that Threads manages to carry that spirit into its community. But Meta ruins everything. Yeah. Put it in your notes. That you'll ignore. See, this looks nice and normal. You know, not to rain on you right away, but the more holes you put in ground in Mario 3 Pipeline, the better it ends up looking. Because then you get fun shapes. Like these floating shapes up here, these are great. And that natural generation, the terrain generation, those floating shapes looks great, but just the flat ground looks so chunky and bandy. This seems nice. Wait, is this gonna go wrong, or is this just a nice level? Is this your goddamn gag? You're gonna just do a little boring but nice, simple level, and then something horrible's gonna happen? It is, isn't it? It seems like it's falling apart. Yep. Always is. It always is. There's so much potential in you, and you squander it. And this is why girls won't kiss you, Starlight. This is why. I tell them. I find all the girls in your town and I tell them, look at what he does. And they're like, oh, you're so pretty. Unlike Starlight. That's what happens. Yeah, Starlight's dead inside. Yeah, Lappy, you could, if you could do custom stuff with this, it would look so cool to do crazy, like custom ground tile stuff in this style. It would look so trippy. What? What's weird about that? Are you hitting on young teenage girls? Yeah, you have to be 18 to post here. And you're not the, you know, 18's legal. Dude. My girlfriend is like 8 years younger than me. I am that creep. That just kind of happened. I wasn't like seeking it out. It just happened. Before that was same exact age as me. Before that was pretty close to my age, like 1 year younger. Usually been about my age. I dated one girl that was like 8 years older than me. Fucking old now. I don't know. Very high effort to work with ground tiles. I gotcha. Oh, we have to look for where the rest of this is. And survive in there for a while, but it doesn't seem like that's what we're doing. Yeah, 18's legal, bro. You're not the morality police. What are you, my priest? Actually, I don't think a priest would be too angry about it. Yeah, 3D World's ground tiles just kind of do whatever is in that spot. That's just what they do. Alright, where is the rest of the goddamn level? Oh, is it just a dev exit? What are we doing? We don't need to do this. Let's just go look at it in the editor. Starlight's a monster, and he deserves this. Where's the goddamn... Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, Exopipe. Okay, so we are looking for B then. B is down there. So we need a shell to flip the on-off to go through the B pipe. Wow, what a cool level you've made. Now it looks like that spiny is the only shell we're going to get. Yep. Okay. Unless we can get one of those spikes to throw a ball. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're off-grid. Okay. Give it one more shot, and then we'll move on. I don't actually desire to suffer bad levels. And if this were real criticism, I would tell you that this is annoying. But you don't care. You're a bad person. I should probably leave some of those, because we're going to get hurt grabbing that spiny. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, there we go. Is she? Didn't realize you could use that. You've seen me use it before. You've been here before. You know the rules. And so do I. Do. And then we are going in the right pipe. I checked! You had to make the balls float to the block? I mean, that could kind of be a creative solution if you didn't have a stupid troll to just have like an endless normal level with a little gimmick like that. Like, I actually like that. That would be a fun idea if you actually set it up in a way that the player was supposed to run through the level, realize it repeats instead of soft locks you or death locks you, and then that they are supposed to train a ball to or to bring a ball one way or the other to on-off switch. The balls home in on you a little bit in the night theme too, so you might be able to do something fun with that. It's not an editor, it's a level viewer, but I can link it to you. You can always view it. So yes, you can use it to view levels in Endless, which yeah, could save you a lot of hassle. Yeah, that could be a fun level. Well, and eventually you can get to the point where half-assing an idea but not torturing people ends up being hilarious. Like, ends up making great levels. Dolphin's been doing that. Okay. Just kind of half-assing it, and it ends up being like, you know, it was mostly good, but the not so good part is totally balanced out by the fact that the good parts are just great. Yeah, I mean, you can yank stuff out of there. Although at that point, it might be easier to just download the level and then grab the save data if you have access to a hacked switch. Maybe not. Maybe that's not easier, especially if you don't have a hacked switch. Esports. Yeah, or make a shitty level, tell streamers to eat shit and shit the shit. Yeah, that's Starlight's modus operandi. Tribut. Most recent, we can do that. Dazzling Diamond Depths. Face fantastic formations featuring frightening fire for fortunes forever. Frightening fire for fortunes forever. Do we need those last three? Ice cream. Whenever I do an ice cream cake for my birthday, I do like pistachio, banana, and then like caramel or dulce de leche and like stuff like that. Maybe graham cracker. But if it was like a flavor in a box, there's a Bananas Foster ice cream that they have at Meijer that's really nice. But if we're talking like somebody making like nice gelato, in general, rum raisin, rum pulp, or eggnog flavor makes me really happy as well. That's often seasonal. What's going on here? A weird use of that pipe. It's fine. I get that it's decorative. It just makes me think like, well, why can't I go in it? Oh. This one I can go in. I'm talking English. I think rum pulp is Spanish. Rum pulpe? I don't know. I am not a Spanisher. Bye. Oh, I just wanted to see if that one was enterable. It was not. I like that more. It looks less unnatural when there's two ends on it. When one end is jutting, it looks a little weirder. I don't know why. It just looks a little weird. I would like... Oh, I can look down there. I have this. Unhappiness. And that's how he died. Fudge and Oreo. Fudge and Oreo. Oreos are really disappointing. I feel like the idea of like a simple chocolate cookie with cream in it could be like the perfect cookie, and somehow they fucked it up. The perfect cookie is that fucking goddamn Girl Scout, what is it, samosa? The fucking caramel chocolate one. Coconut. That is a fucking cookie. But I also like oatmeal raisin cookies. I am that guy. And licorice. I'm pretty much a boomer. Real licorice, not black licorice that's anise flavored. Although I like anise liquor. I do not like anise flavored candy. It's generally horrible. Oh, I'll take that. Did I find all the secrets? Am I the secret champ? It's been a really long time since I had Subway. Their food is just so disappointing. But yeah, that was good. I like that. That was very solid. I feel like I missed something, but I also found the true ending, so I will take it. Yeah, licorice flavored with like licorice root extract is really excellent. Daryl Lee makes pretty good stuff. But almost any Australian licorice with actual licorice root extract in it is really nice. That said, if you eat a lot of candy and you put it in your body constantly, it can mess with your blood pressure. So don't eat licorice candy constantly. It is tasty though. Circaroff. Let's see what you got. Yeah, Jimmy John's is also a little bit meh, but it's like good meh. And they have good options, and they're, oh, yeah, I found the true exit. I didn't mean, did I say dev exit? I meant true exit, true ending. No, a secret exit is a fun thing, like, okay, you got the top of the flagpole or some little bonus thing, or true ending. Dev exit is like an exit above the start that is so you don't have to do the level. Yeah, Jimmy John's is solid. Nuclear, thanks for the follow, bud.
Nuclear Stomp has started following. Thank you.
And if you care about calories because you've reached that point in your life where you can't eat garbage constantly and be happy and not overweight, Jimmy John's unwitches are actually really nice. And what you can do is you get a regular little Jimmy John sub and an unwitch, and you stick them together, and you just have a fucking meat bomb that you cram into your mouth that still has a little bit of bread. Raisin canes? Raisin canes? Raisin canes. What are you talking about? Limbo, easy. Escape limbo. Let's take a peek. That title card looks sloppy. Let's see what we see. Once in a while I crave it. Once in a while I just want a cheap, simple roast beef sandwich. And we don't have like good sandwich shops here at all. So Jimmy John's is decent. A couple of places we do have that have sandwiches. Oh, that's annoying. I wish I could see where the jump was before I had to get started there. Esports. The sandwich shops we do have are like 14 bucks for a sandwich. And I'm not gonna pay 14 bucks for a mediocre goddamn sandwich. Like, I'll go to a fucking little burger shop and get an $8 burger and be real happy. Okay. Seems really early for a checkpoint. Seems okay though. Aesthetics are fine. That weird title card shot felt like I was gonna see Timmy stuff, but so far so good. Esports. Oh, Raising Cane's is fine. Oh, so it's a restaurant. I've never heard of Raising Cane's. Yeah, Burger King doesn't have anything to offer. I really feel like Burger King does not have anything to offer. Neither really does McDonald's, now that they don't have salads or like anything like kind of decent. Like, it's just garbage at McDonald's. It's slightly better tasting garbage than Burger King. Wendy's at least has a decent shitty little burger. And they have chili and they have baked potatoes, which are really nice. We find Cane's in Texas. Cain, like Cain and Abel? Like, what type of Canes are they referring to? Okay, it's not... Well, it's kind of Pick a Path, but it's not Pick a Path and you die. It's Pick a Path and some weird stuff. Okay. And then we have a gated foot. We'll come back for the foot. Oh, Five Guys is great. Yeah, Five Guys is great. I wish they had eggs on the menu really a lot. But man, they do a great burger. We have a couple of little burger shops around here that are really good too. But Five Guys does an amazing job on their fries. Cane was a dog who died, named after Sugar Cane. Well, then they named the restaurant after it, so they have to be sad every day. I don't have Shake Shack. Yeah, Five Guys is dead simple but great. We had did we have an In-N-Out? I think we had an In-N-Out here in Wisconsin a long time ago, and they're gone now. I remember they had 59-cent burgers when I was a kid. We're looking for something, and we're not finding it. It seems like it could be something, too. This is where we came from, right? That's where we came from. Oh, we might as well YOLO over here while we're at it. Wow. Yeah, it seems like it's sort of playing on a Metroidvania concept, but it's hard to say when I haven't found anything yet. Oh my god, why? Okay, fine. But it was just blocked. I will say though, oh god, if the goal is for the player to explore to find something, what is that? Guide the player to the first thing so they understand what they're in for. Am I supposed to go in the spiky hole? Or the other hole? Or over here? Okay. Okay. Glad that was there. Yeah, it definitely seems like we're going for a Metroidvania thing. It's got a pretty NES-y Metroid feel. I really want to look in this hole, but I also really feel like I shouldn't. That sucks, because if I need to go in that hole or the other hole, that feels bad, man. I'm gonna assume that it's nothing, though, that it's just death. If it's not death, you need to put coins in there to direct the player down there, or platforms to land on so they can check safely. An idiom I'm not familiar with. I assumed it was something with, Cain and Abel. Oh, I love the depth. I had so much goddamn fun in the depths. I better not break that last one. Oh, can't even make the pipe naked. I actually just finished Tears of the Kingdom, and I was really, really pleased with it right through the end. They never did anything to make it so food doesn't trivialize things. But that said, the final boss fight was still really intense and really, really, really great. Very confused. Okay, there's something. We can use that to kill that muncher in door number, I want to say 3? Yeah, I will say, try to guide the player to the right place. At least for the first thing in an exploration-based level like this. Always really, really helps. Kill the boot. No, but we'll try to time it when it's jumping. Shit. Probably didn't want to take damage. Wasn't what I expected, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I liked it. I also took a peek. I went down to the bottom and looked, and I was like, well, that's interesting. I wonder how this will play out different later. And then it did play out pretty differently later. I did really find it great, pretty much end to end, though. Naked pipe. Kind of like this, though. I feel like it has really strong Metroid 1 vibes. Well, that wasn't anything. Boy, I hope that power-up isn't conditional. Oh, fuck! God damn it! We are 7 minutes deep, and I still don't have a final objective yet, either. We don't have red coins, so it's gonna be whatever the last, like, treasure is, whatever the last prize is that lets me go forward, or a key. But I'm still annoyed that I don't have any sense of where I'm supposed to go. Majora's Mask boss fight was really good. I thought the Demise fight was similar and really good as well, but never really hit like great heights. And I felt like they were playing on that a little bit. It felt like in a lot of ways they were playing on Skyward Sword, so I really thought we were going to see something different, like in the conclusion, that we were going to see Link talk, or the end of the curse, or something like that. But that said, it was still really great to have almost an Elden Ring style, like, man-on-man fight like that. Like, it was really, really great. It reminded me of the fight in, with Dark Link, but just so much better. And I really like fights like that. Like, the giant fights are a lot of fun, too. Like, it's not like they're bad, but it's nice to sometimes have a fight that feels like even footing, and you're getting outplayed. Quote, thanks for dropping the level in the queue. The mushroom won't respawn, so this is all pointless. That's another really helpful thing with the Metroidvania level, is maybe put the checkpoint by the first power-up, so the player can re-grab it when they fuck up. Really helpful. No, the queue will allow one, and then after I play your level, then you can pop another one in. It is not one of the queues that allows multiple. I did all the major things. I did all the story points. But I did not do all the shrines or all the side quests because I figured I will do that before the DLC. And also, I did not want to be super overpowered. I only had one row of hearts. And I was definitely running out. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like Skyward Sword didn't really leverage that big thing made out of teeth and hair and scales as much as they could have. And I definitely feel like we got that in a really satisfying way at the end of Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, there's another POW over here. Oh, this is the starter POW. I can't do anything with this. Yeah, I might be able to make that jump. Yeah, generally I'll play 10-15 minutes of a super world. To feel out how the levels flow into each other, and then you can just keep dropping in there, and I'll keep plugging through it and tell you what I think of each bit there, and then try to keep in mind the, you know, the super world structure and how I feel about it in the actual structure of the super world. But yeah, I won't play a whole super world in a sitting. Have to probably wait a few more years till Mario Maker 3 is just fucking dead, but we might just be doing ROM hacks by then. Okay, we need to go back and grab the mushroom. I'm gonna give this one more run, and then we're gonna bail. I think you have a pretty creative idea here for a Metroidvania level, and in a lot of ways, the openness and the void to it makes it feel a lot like Metroid 1 and Metroid 2. But in a lot of ways, it's Mario, so we don't get to keep power-ups if anything touches us. There are a lot of limitations to Mario Maker's engine, and I think that's really important to consider even when you're doing a Metroidvania-style level, is you want to try to guide the player to the first thing. Maybe even consider, you know, checkpointing next to a power-up so the player has some place to start back from. Especially since we get the first checkpoint literally after a pit. Like, the first jump. That seems like a huge waste of a checkpoint. Where the hell was the fucking pipe that goes to the place for the mushroom? This one? Probably this one. Yeah, I feel like Skyward Sword never got its, what it was really owed when it first came out. People really bitched about the motion controls. I love the motion controls. I'm not going to count that one. I love the motion controls in the original, and I thought it was great to have both options in Skyward Sword for the Switch, but I used the motion controls, and I had a ton of fun with it. Yeah, it would be really nice if we had some option to make power-ups sticky. That's the kind of thing that would really just benefit it generally. Like, make a level where the power-up is sticky, and instead you have a number of hits. I think the easiest, most Nintendo-y way to do that would just be to drop the Link Sword on the player, and then they automatically get... Okay, that is death. Yeah, I wish I could see the death down there if that's the way you wanted to do that. As soon as the player picks up the Link Sword, they can no longer lose power-ups. They can replace them, but no matter what, they just have 3 hearts. And getting a power-up, I don't know, refills a heart? That would be a super, super fun way to just have a drop-in HP thing. And you could really easily manipulate that by just throwing the sword at a player and then throwing a mushroom at them, and boom, now you can't be Small Mario again. Okay, that was annoying, and then I found something. What's this? Instead of letting me recover from an annoying pitfall, you give me a shitty, mean joke? Oh, man. Fuck you, dude. What a mean thing to do. That could have been a secret or a little recovery or some cute thing that just dumps me back into the main area to try again. That just pissed me off. I really think you should polish that, though, Cirque. That was a fun level. There is a lot of really, really cool stuff in there. That needs polish and could really, really shine as a really interesting Metroidvania level. The structure of the area itself really, really strongly reminded me of both Metroid 1 and 2 in the, just the jaggedness of it and the way it was laid out. And I think that's something worth leaning into, but I still think you want to think a little bit about the creature comforts just because of how Mario Maker limits us. Try placing the checkpoint near that first power-up and then giving the player some guidance towards that out the gate. And maybe skip that weird jump in the beginning. That doesn't benefit the player at all in an exploration level and just feels weird and out of place. Gearman's fight was more fun than Demise. Gearman in, oh, Gearman, the fucking tongue guy! I fucking loved fighting that guy! Those fights with that guy were so much fun. He was such a fucking creep. Yeah, I kept thinking, that Tears of the Kingdom was drawing from Elden Ring, that they were drawing back some of the ideas that Elden Ring drew off of them on the other side of the coin. But no, they were drawing from Skyward Sword's, man-on-man fights really strongly, because, yeah, Skyward Sword had a lot of those weird one-on-one, man-versus-man fights like that were just fucking great, and that's such a great thing to do. I love those fights. I meant for it to resemble whatever Limbo is. Yeah, Limbo is a lot of fun too. Limbo, if you didn't play Inside, that was made by the same group. Inside was really good as well. But yeah, exploration platformer, I would say, is what Limbo's goal was. X7W. EWT. NBG. I hope you enjoy my bad level, Rutro. Oh, I got you. I thought you meant the game Limbo. Yeah. The conceptual Limbo, or like Purgatory or whatever. Endless Nothingness it's not a fun idea for a level. That was more fun than Endless Nothingness. Alright, play. At least it wasn't, I guess, Sisyphean. Yeah, Gearman was amazing. Gearman was really amazing. The bizarre, overtly sexual behavior was such an unbelievably, like, disrespectful thing to have from a villain. And I love that so much. Kefka was definitely one of my favorite, like, RPG villains ever. Kefka and, you know, everything in Undertale. But just that type of madness where they do not give a shit about anything happening around them is always so goddamn entertaining. Gearman was great. This is a lot of bosses as stock enemies here. What are we doing? What are you doing here? Seems fine otherwise. Why are there two statues there? You can grab the ground tiles that generate those statues and move them so they don't look really weird. You gonna move? No, you're gonna stay put, aren't you? Asking for it. Yeah, I would like a power-up at the start, but you do not. I mean, it would help. I mean, bosses aren't necessarily totally unacceptable as regular enemies, but a lot of players are just going to move past them. And there's no stakes for me to fight them, so I'm also gonna just move past them. Because why wouldn't I? Nothing that says you can't, but it does end up feeling a little weird. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Gearman was a lot of fun. Skyward Sword was really great. It took a long time to get rolling. And it did not get its due, but I feel like it definitely did when it finally got re-released on the Switch. I'm glad that it did. When you unfreeze Burble Castle and need to fight a bunch of Dark Nuts. Burble Castle? What's Burble? That must be Hero. That must be Hyrule Castle, and something weird happened to your phone. The health bar thing, too, at the end of Tears of the Kingdom, was an unbelievably hilarious thing to do. It did not feel like something you'd see in a Zelda game, but it was absolutely great. Yeah, I wish there was power-up. That also makes me want to just kind of keep moving. I did really think, after the things that Nintendo said about how, like, Skyward Sword was important for Tears of the Kingdom, that, that we were going to see something really interesting. That Skyward Sword as kind of the beginning of the curse and the series conceptually, that then Tears of the Kingdom was going to be the end of the curse and the concept, and maybe Link would say something. I figured he was just going to say Zelda's name at the end of it, and that would be, oh my god, that would be their graceful way to be like, that's it. But that was not the case, which I do think was disappointing. It's nice that we finally addressed people in the sky that used to exist, that finally has, you know, a tail on that very long lore piece that's never really been elaborated on. No, they're just kind of there. They're just kind of there being annoying. They're basically annoying Hammer Bros. But a little more predictable than Hammer Bros. This room is really annoying, and I want to not have to deal with it. So I know I can go under, but I wanted to go over. Most players are going to want to go over, and they're going to get annoyed. Yeah, the tighter the quarters get, the more annoying it's going to be to just poke through. To push through. And that setup is pretty annoying too. Oh, red pipe. Really wish we had a checkpoint or a power-up. A lot of this would be less frustrating if at any point there was a mushroom in the level. There just has not been. So it also ends up feeling a little messy. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then by the end of it, it literally just feels like a spam Timmy level. Especially since we have no power-up, so there's absolutely nothing for us to do to push through there. Oh, yeah. The last stage quest, I wish I had done earlier, so that the game could have just been, like, shitty Dime Store Armored Core, I'm a little sad that that's the last thing you get when that thing is so hilarious. But I'm also sad that you can't attach that thing to larger mechanisms, because that would have been really amazing. Next time I am called. Well, now I'm invested. Yeah, we can do that. I'll just leave. Yeah, I mean, if you gave the player some power-ups to deal with it or some reason for, like, the little boss fights, like, maybe each boss fight is escapable. So the framing is that Larry and Boom Boom are chasing you after and trying to lock you in a room with them, and then they can't, and then you leave, and that's the whole setup until you can't leave at the end, and then you fight both of them or something. Like, Steve covered a lot of that type of, like, thematic storytelling, like just coming up with your own personal, like, sports. Headcanon for why the level exists for Mario can really help you deliver something that's a little bit more entertaining for the player. Dolphin, we've postponed you. Now we're back. Let's see what you got. I did. I played Gato Roboto. I liked it a lot. You pretty much get 100% running through it, but it was still a lot of fun. What was the last? I remember thinking the last power-up was really wild, and there was a problem with it, and I actually bugged the devs, and they said that that was getting fixed in a patch. I don't remember what it was, and there was a way around it. There was a way to, like, sequence break out of whatever mess I got into, but I had a lot of fun with it. I remember the last power-up was a lot of fun, though. IXF. There was another one similar to that. I want to say Trash Panda? But it was a Metroidvania game where you played as a raccoon with a small map. Raccoon... Trash Metroidvania. What the hell was it? Trash Quest. It was called Trash Quest. It's on Switch and PC and everything else. Trash Quest was also a really great Metroidvania. If you've never played it and you have a gaming PC, yeah, don't get me started, bud. This is nope. Not some fucking GitHub. Not ProtonDB. Here we go. Steam Link. Environmental Station Alpha is pretty much one of my favorite Metroidvanias ever, and the post game is like La Mulana levels of mind-blowingly complicated but super fun. But just the main game itself is really great. And then if you strongly crave like the troll level, yeah, Environmental Station Alpha is amazing. The Messenger is also really great and worth checking out. That is probably my second favorite Metroidvania. ESA right now, immediately. Stop and go play it. It is unbelievably good. Oh, Environmental Station Alpha is made by the guy who made Baba Is You. So if you like Metroidvania games and you played Baba Is You and recognize what a masterpiece it is, it's so good. Oh, I have Escape from Tethys on a list somewhere. I know that one. Escape from Tethys. I don't think I played it yet. No, on wishlist. I haven't played it yet. Yeah, that had a really similar aesthetic to Environmental Station Alpha. Yeah, Environmental Station Alpha is really amazing. I would not say it's chill. That's good. It's good. Messenger is really amazing. It doesn't seem like it's a Metroidvania, but it is. La Mulana 1 and 2 are really great as well, but difficult to recommend unless you, like, legitimately like troll levels. Maybe Souls-like that predates Souls-like? Alright. Dolphin, we're touching it! Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool! Why'd you make me skip this? It made it sound like it was a troll level. Yeah, Silk Song will be nice when it comes out. I'm really excited to see that. I loved Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight is an amazing game. But it is heralded as, like, the most absolute masterpiece ever. And while it's absolutely brilliant, it is a wonderful game. I definitely don't think it is the, like... Ooh, okay, twice. The final word in Metroidvania games in general. Or even, like... Tough as nails Metroidvania games. But Silksong could be. Oops. I really like the, whatever, circus bosses. Oh no, we're not going back up there that way. Yeah, played Hyper Light Drifter. I'm really excited for Hyper Light, Blaster? Hyper Light Slicer? What the fuck is the sequel called? I'm fucking old! The sequel looks really good. They're doing a full Risk of Rain 2 and translating from, ISO 2D to full 3D. And it looks really good. That was wrong again. I need an adult. Hyper Light Breaker. There it is. Yeah, Hyper Light Slicer. Give me my clicker. I don't know how I'm making it back to that guy with that little overhang there. Oh, you want to see the crown, don't ya? I feel like you're always going for the Master Blaster. You mean Blaster Master, right? Because yes, Blaster Master is my favorite NES game. I have played it a bajillion times, and I have played all the sequels. I did not finish the Genesis one, because I do not hate myself. And I have played all of the remakes for the Switch over and over and over, and I also own them on Steam and played them through on Steam recently as well. And have thought about speedrunning the whole series. I don't have any presence in the speedrunning community, so I feel like it'd be hard to get a category made for it. Master... There's a better masturbation joke there, but I'm not going to find it. My coffee's almost gone. Oh. Yeah, Blaster Master's really amazing. The Blaster Master, that's what we're doing. The Blaster Master Zero games on the Switch and on Steam are legitimately excellent Metroidvania games. The first one very authentically reimagines the first game. With the second and third ones, the second one isn't as amazing, but it's still a really good game on its own. It's just a little bit more segregated, but still functions as a good Metroidvania with some crappy weeby story. And the third one reimagines the story of the original Japanese NES game against the retelling of the first game that they established, along with a bunch of the stuff from the weird novelization. And it's a lot of madness. It's a lot of madness, and it's a little, like, cheesy, weeby, and stupid. But it's all done exceptionally, exceptionally well. And they come up with really good gameplay wrappers for the weird story. It's all perfect. It's all really perfect. That was one of those things, too, that just... Oh my god. Piranha Plants! That felt especially amazing because it was a random, like, almost shadow drop of, like, oh, by the way, this company that made Mega Man Battle Network, or Mega Man Zero, they're making Blaster Master sequels, and they're on the Switch as, like, a launch title. And, here they are, and it's amazing. Oh, and they're making more, and it was one of those things that just felt like, this feels weird. This feels like somebody did this for me. This feels like a gift. It made me really happy. And it made me happy that the second one was so good, and it made me happy that the third one is amazing. And, I mean, spoilers, if somehow you care about Blaster Master and haven't played it in the years that it's been out, but the end of the third game gives you the opportunity to fight the tank from the first NES game that was released, like, right after I was born. My favorite NES game. To fight that tank as the final boss, or you can play as the tank from the NES game and fight your ridiculously, insanely overpowered tank that's all this amalgamation of all the games leading up to it, and you can have the absolute worst fucking boss fight ever, and it doesn't matter at all. You can either have an easy final boss fight or an absolutely disturbingly miserable boss fight, and the ending is the same no matter what, and it is such a cool thing to give you this option right at the end to be like, so how fucked do you want to be right now? Not fucked or unlubricated. Oh, okay. I'm not Zing on him. There is no Z there. I probably should have noticed. I have never heard of Super Mario Crossover. What are we doing here? I'm grabbing that coin and then going back. Okay, that's to get me to swing around there. That's a cool level. Dolphin, where are you? I want to compliment you. Yeah, you get me started on Metroidvanias, and especially ones I'm passionate about. I could go on forever. I'll make a podcast. I'll make a podcast and no one will listen to it or watch it. Barnstorm and one or two of you who like Metroid games will be like, fuck yeah. I actually just started replaying Metroid Dread on emulator on PC. I own it on the Switch, but I wanted to play it at 120 hertz, upscaled to 4K. It looks so fucking good. It looks so fucking good. And a lot of the textures in the game are actually pretty high res, so yeah. Dread was crazy, because I played Dread, and I was like, there's no way this is my favorite Metroid game. There's no way. It's just, I'm just happy there's a new Metroid. So I went back and I played every single Metroid game again. Every single fucking Metroid game. And I had such deep love for both Zero Mission and Fusion. And, well, Fusion, there's lots of valid criticism for Fusion with the linearity. I still thought it was brilliant. I thought the platforming was brilliant, the story was great, and the actual structure was really good, even though it was pretty linear. But I played through all of them, and then played through Dread again, and it's still just like, no, fuck, man. Dread is the best Metroid game. Hands down. Yeah, Dread was surprisingly challenging. It's really fun on hard mode. I'm not doing Dread mode because that's stupid. But it's really fun on hard mode. It hits hard. It hits like a truck. I'm hoping hard mode is also half energy tank, so it hits like a truck the whole time. But I'm really excited to play through it on hard mode. That's the setup. We just dumbed it a bunch. I can't imagine we're passing through there, so we're probably going up to the next blue. I'd say the one thing that Dread missed was SAX. Dread needed SAX to... And they did some really cool stuff with the X-Parasites. Bringing in the X-Parasites halfway through was such a brilliant storyline, like, delivery. And it was a great way to deliver the bosses. But the lack of SAX was a little disappointing. And I recognize that there isn't really a way to say the SAX existed, but they easily could have done some hive mind thing. Or explained it that fucking Chozo dickhead dad grabbed some that remembered SAX or something. I don't know. Ow. Yeah, and I feel like SAX in an engine where they could have been dynamic like the Emmys, but as perpetual hunters to the station for like the last bit of the game, like say... When you finally get a reveal on Deadbeat Dad, he slaps you back down into the basement one more time and disables the teleporters, and you have to get out with SAX hunting you. Aw. Would have been such a cool fucking story beat. Yeah, the experiment boss fight was unbelievably cool. The fact that we got to see Kraid again was awesome. In that new form. Did we have a Ridley fight in this one? I feel like I don't remember Ridley. Did we have an X-Ridley? I feel like I don't remember Ridley in Dread. It's been a while since I played it, though. I played it, like, twice, like, pretty much right after it came out, and then that was it. No Ridley fight. Ridley's missing. That's sad, too. Ridley and SAX. It doesn't need a Ridley fight, but come on. It does. That was a lie. No, we're not making it to that. Yeah, Ravenbeak was incredible. The final bit with Ravenbeak and the whole realization there felt like something we've been building to for a long time that was delivered artfully and expertly. I really wish I could see that motherfucker. Yeah, but then the X copied Ridley. See, X could have copied all that stuff and brought it back. Ridley's come back from death a bajillion times, man. We don't need an explanation. He can just show up, he does his shit, and he gets out. That's his job. But also, Space Pirates will make another Ridley. Wasn't that the idea in Prime? Was that Ridley was a Space Pirate creation, and then leader? They cloned a bunch of SAXs. It seemed like memory was a bit of it. Like, yeah, they're cloning asexually. They're basically just replicating pieces. But it seemed like once they knew, they kind of knew. But maybe not. Oh my god. I can't see that saw blade on the way up, and it keeps catching me, bud. I feel like they could have gotten away with saying the X, like, hive mind remembers it, and it just needs biomass and a sample of that DNA to do it. So all they would need is something Samus touched, or something like that. They could have gotten away with that. Maybe we'll get DLC. Fuck me. We're getting there. We're moving along. The problem is that it's a really good level, and I hit the checkpoint, and now I want to keep touching it. Oh. Yeah, and honestly, if you're itching for more, the ROM hacking community for Super Metroid and the Game Boy Advance Metroids are massive. Super Metroid has a lot more, but there are some really, really amazing, like, complete Super Metroid ROM hacks, as well as, Zero Mission and Fusion hacks. Mostly Zero Mission. That's really, really, really fun. I got lost in those for a while, too, and loved it. The 3DS, remake can suck my dick. Yeah, that was a terrible game. Giving the player a detect secrets button right away fucking ruined it. And in general, it just did not feel good. It felt like it missed a lot of what made Metroid good. Yeah, I was supposed to do that a lot earlier. I'm picking up the pieces. We're getting there. It missed a lot of what made Metroid Metroid. And it really hurt. And especially at the same time, AM2R came out, which I would highly recommend picking up in all cases. If you have a PC at all, it'll be able to play AM2R. That was a fan remake of Metroid 2 that came out right before the Nintendo's Metroid 2 remake. It was so good. It was such a good reimagining in the style of the Game Boy Advance games. And it feels more like a real Metroid game than Nintendo's Metroid 2 remake felt. Shit. Yeah, AM2R was amazing. That guy went on to get hired by the Ori and the Blind Forest developers to work on the sequel, Will-O-the-Wisps, as a level designer. Another guy found on Twitter, talked to him a little bit, added him on Steam, and I buy him games on Steam. If something I'm buying is on sale and on his wish list, I throw it at Dr. M. Because I feel like no matter what, he'll never get what he's owed for the work he put into AM2R. And if something is $5 and I'm already buying it, I can also buy it for that guy. Actually, if I ever do videos or talking about Metroid stuff at some point too, I could probably bend his ear for a while. That was never the point, but I feel like it's gotten to the point where he doesn't always message me or thank me after, because it's just a thing that happens now. And I feel like at this point, if I was like, hey, I was the guy, I bought you a lot of games on Steam, can I interview you for like 20 minutes? He'd feel obligated to be like, yes. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm starting to lose the thread here. I like this a lot, but I'm too dumb to not hit that saw blade. So let's get the rest of this in me. Oh. A little water in there too. Yeah, I also thought Ori and the Blind Forest was good, but overrated. Like a solid 6.5. Worth playing, but not worth writing home about. And I was really disappointed in the lack of a final boss fight. Will-O-the-Wisp smashed every criticism I had. The platforming was better, the exploration was better, the boss fights were incredible. The story was less cheesy and stupid and felt a lot more impactful and a less, like, emotionally manipulative. Bad at that. Yeah, sorry, it's so many words. I'm get very excited about Metroidvania games. That is my deepest passion. Besides, no, that's pretty much it. That's where it is. Oh, the momentum tug on that makes me wish I had a little bit more run up there if there was room for it. Yeah, that wolf early on, too, I thought was such an important thing to be like, we're doing boss fights. This is not the first game. This is a new game, and it's better. It's been a long time since I played it. Oh, I think we have to do a big jump pulling right out the gate there. Yeah, I like Dead Cells a lot. I haven't played the Castlevania pack yet. I've heard really good things about it, but it's one of those games that you get really lost in. So I've just been kind of giving it some time till I'm actually, like, out of stuff. And because I'm not out of stuff. I have so many things I'm playing through right now. Sports. Losing it. We'll give it a few more tries here before I move on. Yeah, Dead Cells is great. Good tries. Ultra Kill's on the list. Looks really neat. Looks like somebody trying to do a fun, like, Fever Dream take on almost a super hot concept. But fast. It looked cool. But it also looked a little doomy, so I'm hoping that they do a demo. They pop into a Next Fest with a demo at some point so I can touch it a little. Because, like, Quake style shooter, I can do that. Half-Life style, I love that. Wait for the... Oh, is it just a demo right now? Doom style, not so much. I don't know exactly what it is, but Doom is... Oh, there is a demo on Steam. Weird. How the hell did I not see that in Next Fest? Did it just come out? Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more run-up for that blue platform. Just wish this was touchable. Oh. Demo came out in 2020, that's why. Yeah, there was a bunch... I was seeing a bunch of stuff about it on Twitter all of a sudden. People were way into it. It looks cool. Really hard to get that right. That saw blade there makes that a lot harder, and I wish that instead of a saw blade, that section maybe used a spring. I feel like a spring pushing me back would be the right choice there to push me out to the next landing, rather than a saw blade that is invisible and then punishing. A lot like that. That works great, and I kind of wish I could do that again. Oh, and then they spit fire at the worst possible times. Stop scratching my chair! Fucking cats. Yeah, and then we have to deal with that fireball, which keeps redirecting me when I might have otherwise been able to make the jump, and it just bites me in the ass. Yeah, what else? I've been playing, Hacko? Hacko? I don't know, it's in the whatever games I'm playing, stupid repeating message, but I haven't seen it in... Hacko the Robot. I had started just before Breath of the Wild and Diablo 4 came out, and that was really good. As well as Trinity Fusion, which I liked the demo a lot, but it was feeling a little samey once I got into the full game proper. And I'm hoping that is better when I get back to it. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I don't know if I did that right. I do not have a good feeling that I did that right, but it worked. Oh, god damn you. Could have been over. Could have been over, but it wasn't. Oh, okay, well. Here we go again. Is this, like, what? Why? Doesn't hurt. There's a lineup for it and everything. Oh. I see what you're telling me. Okay. Yeah, if you like brutally punishing and taking notes, Llama Lana 1 and 2 are really great, but I would say that, you really need to legitimately like, not just Souls-like, but I would say like Super Ghouls and Ghost levels of pain. They're almost like a weird snapshot of a relic, but they're done so well that it doesn't feel like, why aren't these just better? And there still are lots of checkpoints and everything, but the game is built around being confusing in a like Indiana Jones ruins exploration style thing. And it all works, but it's incredibly difficult. A number of bosses kill you after they're defeated in like last shots, and a ton of things just actively troll you. But it is so good, especially if you play it blind and you take a lot of notes. They're some of the most rewarding Metroidvania games that you'd play if you are able to successfully complete them that way. But doing it that way is a multiple hundreds of hour adventure for sure. New soup it up. New soup it up. Nobody really likes new soup. That's the headcanon that I have, is that they're just doing it because they don't have better ideas. Levels in your super world. Well, we'll get to them. We'll touch them. God damn it. Getting on that's really annoying. And then I don't trust it at all after I get onto it. This world's long, currently on 4-3. They don't necessarily have to be in order either. Sometimes that can be helpful, but sometimes it can make it pretty easy. Or, like, you don't have to make them in order. Ugh. That can be really helpful to not be super consistent with the order you're building them in. God damn it. Yeah, I keep hearing good things about Luigi U. At some point, I'm gonna have to go back and actually, like, do it. But yeah, after they started structuring the new Soup games for multiplayer, the levels were just empty and void and big because they wanted 4 players to be able to play around in them, and it just felt bad. I really hope Wonder is not like that. It seems like, since we can pass through other players in Wonder, that it won't be. Aw. Was I supposed to keep him alive somehow? I think we're... Yeah, the DS one was legitimately good. But the DS one was single player the whole way through, which was a big difference. But the shell power-up was a lot of fun. The mini mushroom was a really interesting double-edged sword in that it offered new fucking fire flowers. Fucking fire for piranha plants. Piranha plants with fire? What the fuck is their actual name? Yeah, the mini mushroom was a really interesting thing in the DS one as well. Just all downhill from there. For a long time. Wonder looks really great. Wonder looks like a big shift, fuck, in a lot of ways, and I'm very excited. Fire Piranha Plants is their canon name. Oh! Yeah, I would definitely say really, really fun concept. Some structural issues end up making it really frustrating. Hopefully, Dolphin goes through and sees my repeated failures and is pleased. Well, I feel like in this case, you could just use a regular piranha plant and it would work exactly the same. Did the first DS one have multiplayer? If it did, though, it definitely wasn't built around it, which I think was the big difference. Was that the... Fuck! The 4-player ones were built around it being a concept, and it was really annoying. The regular piranha plants jump? Like just a regular one? Wouldn't stay stuck, you mean? Yeah, getting the timing there is very annoying. I'm over invested, but I feel like we're close. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't feel like those one-ways there serve a good purpose either. Esports. Fuck! Yeah, some of them are probably there to stop fire. The fire doesn't seem to come very consistently. Or maybe it's me not moving right away? Oh my god, no, I think sometimes it's just awful. Multiplayer with star stealing. Man, I don't remember that at all. I didn't really have anybody to play DS games with back in the day. Yeah, that's probably why they're there. Oh, fuck! If that platform is in the wrong phase, Dolphin, I'm mad at your level. We've made so much progress and so much anger. It is so easy to get burned. Mario vs. Luigi. Was that in the DS one? Man, I feel like it's been a long time since I played the DS one. Oh. Yeah, we're at CP2. That saw blade at the near end of CP1 area before CP2 made me very angry. Because it kept catching me. And I wish that it had just been a spring there. Tested those one ways so many times. Yep, they're still being annoying. And I'm trying to go right away, so it feels like it's not even like a phase thing. It's just that sometimes he's a dick. I don't know if there's RNG to his fire patterns or what it is, but even when I'm going right away, sometimes I'm just getting burned. Getting toasty. Ugh. Yeah, max out your projectile limit with magic. Yeah, overall, I like the concept a lot, but we keep getting kind of burned by things. And bumping into the back of the tail, and then we can't get up there. That makes me sad, too. We were getting that a lot early on here. Was doing this too fast, and then bumping the tail, and then you can't get on it, and then you're sad. Oh, that happens, too? If you don't get that at the right phase, you're fucked. Ever had the most stars one? So, like classic Super Mario Bros, but in the DS one? Oops. Well, now you're fucked, Piranha Plant. Yeah, I don't think I ever played the multiplayer in the DS one. Yeah, if you bump the tail like that too, you just miss it. To time that cleaner. Yeah, or move it a little tiny bit. Yeah, there's been... I guess I have to watch the VOD. Make a long clip. Bye. See, now we're invested. I feel like we're near the end, so I don't want to move on. But I'm also getting to the point where I'm pissed off enough to just get worse and worse. Oh, and I don't want to wait too long to grab the floating platform because although I need more time for it to grab the blue platform coming forward, if I don't grab it at the right time, it'll float too high and I won't be able to touch it at all and I'll die, and it just feels like there's a lot standing in the way of doing that right. Maybe I'm getting out ahead too fast? Fuck! I'm right at the end. I mean, we're doing all the things. In all the places. We're touching all the coins. Fuck! Yeah, we keep getting that. It might just have to go a little lower. Well, I feel like multiplayer in Mario Maker makes it really clear that, like, a competitive multiplayer mode is a lot of fun if it's done well. Fuck! And it's just not done well here, but they also haven't bothered with it in other games. I feel like that is something they should have. I would very much like to have a mean multiplayer mode in Mario games going forward. Like, give me co-op and give me fuck everybody. Ugh. Yeah, the multiplayer in Mario Maker is just fucking sad. And I love it so much when it's working, but it is working, like, at best, half the time. Ah, that was so much better. Yeah, just drop it down. Just drop it down one, and then you don't get pinched. It probably makes that jump a little easier, too, if it's easier to feather the jump and not hit the saw blade. Oops. Enough. That's enough. Was there a naked pipe? Oh my god. You're in so much trouble. Autistic gamer guy. Let's see what you're up to here. 9. RL. Hog. Bomb blows up and it's a naked pipe. Oh, lots of things to realize. Hog. Hog. Hogs out. Well, bring it back, Dolphin. We'll take another swing at it. It's fun. It's fun. I want to play it again. Oh, come on. Now, just to be clear, I'm not about to yell at you because you're autistic. I'm about to yell at you because you made bad choices that lots of other people who make Mario Maker levels who may suffer similar problems do not make. God. Let's just look at it in the editor right away and see what dumb thing it is. Let's see here. Do. Nope, not in my remote tools. Come on. 369. Look at you. Oh no, that's Dolphin. 9RL B9G hog. Hog in your hog. Okay. Browser. So right away we have a hidden block to make this very stupid jump easier. I don't think it would be possible without it, even with a triple jump. I don't think there's any way we'd be getting up there. That's annoying and stupid. And then what are we doing? We're supposed to damage boost across this shit here? Grab those coins or grab a shell somewhere? Oh my god. And then you have a bunch of just random death pipes. Secret star. That's probably how we're grabbing the coins there. This isn't worth playing. Just not fun. Yeah, people don't want to play levels like this. This is not what people want to do. And even the very small number of streamers, and there aren't a ton of us left, who will play viewer levels. Maybe some of them will play anything for content just so they have something to play, but they still don't want to play levels like this. And neither do you. You're not playing endless and playing a shit level and going like, oh man, I want to make a shit level like this because I had so much fun. I don't understand exactly what it is that happens that makes people think like a level like this would be fun, but it's always wrong. And nobody wants it. Like, there is no audience for a level with, like, just a bunch of trolly shit like, oh, now you're dead. Because you didn't know what I know. Because I'm the knower and you're the player. Oh, no, looks like we're trapped. Yeah. But in general, make sure the player knows everything you know in your level. That's important. Hidden blocks like that let the player move forward, bad. Pipes that kill the player if they pick the wrong one, extremely bad. Never ever fun for anybody. Give the player some guidance in the expectation and avoid doing things like that because it's just not fun. All right, next 30. 30 in the pile. We've got the pile ready to go. Okay. I mean, let's just go to make, right?
Here we go.
Oh, that is really delayed. Hang on. Pause. And resume. Nut Shack. The shack in which one nuts. All right. Hey, they're spread apart now. Okay, full screen. Does it just full screen? No, it does not full screen when you double click. Okay, let's touch some trees. Okay, enemy in the tree. Pretty funny. You always do that. That's great. That's really great. Oh, not for piranha plants. Not for Hammer Bros. Yes, for Hammer Bros. What's this one? I can't get that one. That one has a brick in it. Brick doesn't work. Weird. Trees are a little taller. Trees that are a little taller are likely to crash. Subworld has trees too. Okay. Oh, ground tile tree works. Very weirdly. And you can jump through the ground tile and not land on it. Very weird. Pipe doesn't work either. That's too bad. Wow! That's fun. That works. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that would be useful, but it's funny. Wow. That's pretty great. That is also pretty great. That is useful. I really wish we could just do that. That is also really useful. I can stay away from your crashy trees for now. Are these a little taller? What are you telling me up here? These all are very tall. Wow. Oh, that's weird. That one bounced me off. It increases in height. It's bad. Oh, I don't even know what touched me there. That one crashed. That's a crashy one. Today we learned. Today we learned a lesson. How can one put a tree in a tree? Hey, if it's possible, it probably happens here. And it works? Oh my god. Can you nest it infinitely? Can you nest a tree containing a tree and a tree containing a tree and a tree can... you know what I'm getting at. Aw, that's too bad. Treeception. I really wish we had a mod to replace the intro videos and just start. Tristan Loco, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Get to it after a little bit here. Mouse cursor off of there. Hey, thanks for the follow,
Tristan
Tristan.
Loco 1306 has started following.
Load.
Thank you.
Different balls. Yeah, I filled it up, Lappy. This is what you made me do. And I labeled some of them. Are we on 30? There it is. Tree teased.
Here we go. Yay! Yay!
Where's the subworld?
Yay!
Did you not give me an entrance to the subworld?
Yay!
Wow, that is a lot of broken trees.
Yay!
So these are all bad? No? Only the first one of a given height is bad. Okay. That's a weird way to do it, but that's fine. Okay, more tree climbing. Aw, that doesn't work. Does that stay like that? It does. Does it work after? Oh, it spawns in after. Okay. So you probably could use that to make weird... move you up then if you're gonna be like that. Why are you so hard to erase? Oh, good, it's magic.
Here we go.
Well, whatever was in this one didn't seem to work.
Here we go.
Death. Death was in that tree. Weird.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's just there forever. Oop, door. Door tree. Where does a non-door door go? Oh, it vanishes.
Here we go.
Okay, well, what height does the door spawn at? Oh, it's just under the top of the tree, so... Heart limit reached. I bet it's reached. Can these overlap with trees? Nope.
Here we
We'll never know. But it probably doesn't work. Is that what happens with the unpaired door? Wow, that one also kills you. It thinks it's a conveyor. No, but just thinks whatever the last thing was. Weird, I wonder what that is. See if we can figure it out.
Here we go.
Oh, weird, it hurt me right away. And then it's gone. Must be some invalid enemy? Yeah, must be some invalid enemy. Whoa, we're coming up on you.
Here we go.
Fire. Fireball in a tree is pretty funny. Wow. Meowser in a tree. Works. Bees in a tree just makes sense. Arrow in a tree is kind of funny. Lesson learned. Big point works. What's that? Background tile, it looks like? Oop. Oh. You could make a terrible puzzle with this. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen a move the car with your head level. Oh, finally. Luigi doing the workout we've always wanted to see. That is pretty weird. Whatever that was, I killed it. Hey, stone in a tree. Blowy Joey in a tree. I'm a little sad that doesn't push me right away, but what are you gonna do? Boom, boom. Okay. Wow. Okay, dash pad's pretty funny. Dash pad's really funny. I really wish there was a way to actually get that into the game. What the fuck is that? It just makes the tree slippery? Oh, that's a bouncer, isn't it? Bumper, yeah, that's probably a bumper. Invisible 3D World bumper. Whatever that is, it hurts. And it's heavy. Or maybe a regular thwomp? A lot of broken stuff here. Charvarg in a tree. I mean, they're there in an emulator already. Set up OCW, and then you can play in the beach theme. Checkpoint in a tree. Freak point. Check tree. Wow, there are a lot of conveyor belts in here. Oh, the ant's pretty funny too. Does it work? No. That red coin exists now, though. Weird. That's not really accurate. Yeah, you're pretty much sharing the level data. It might eventually be shareable via OCW with people who play OCW, and Lappy might be able to turn you on to other people who play OCW. Oops, I forgot the thing. Oops. But yeah, you are starting to kind of get into ROM hack territory at that point. Almost. Oh, that's Yuzu. Wrong click. Fugix. But I would also imagine, I bet a lot of people... Oh, I forgot the update. I'm not going to tell it to update. No, I don't pay for Yuzu. Come on, it's free. It's open source. You can't charge for open source stuff, no matter how hard you try. Some guy compiles it from the source and uploads it to an alternative GitHub. Here is its catalog. I did not pay for Yuzu. Come on. A lot of people are putting a lot of work into developing emulators that are very cool, and they do cool things. But I'm not going to pay for it. Yeah, Lappy, how many other streamers would you say that you've seen that'll play OCW levels? I assume there's a good chunk of them, and I imagine a lot of people in the troll discords probably have OCW set up. Maybe? Maybe not? There's a tree that has a working flagpole. Oh, great. I only know 3 that do viewer levels in OCW. Well, that's 3 more than none. Yeah, I'm counting that as a joke. I think we were close to the flagpole, weren't we? I guess we can work backwards from the flagpole.
Here we go.
Better not be the one on the flagpole that has the flagpole. Oh, Toadette? Wow.
Here we go.
Oh, can't go fast. Okay, that was pretty funny. Oh, that one's gonna break it anyway. Good thing. I failed. That's pretty funny. That probably hurts right away. Which tree am I on top of? It just spawned a tree on a tree. Well, I mean, it added more leaves. Ow. Fish. Yeah, I think we were close to the flagpole. We'll see something familiar at some point. There it is. Yeah, there's something familiar. Broth and War Chizo. Crab never streams when I'm awake. I would imagine, name Hexen? Does Hexen not do OCW? I don't know if Hexen even does viewer levels. I like lots of these people. In my interactions with them, I'm too lazy to watch Twitch. Yeah, I would assume Hexen does. Because I've seen Hexen interacting on OCW stuff on Twitter, so I would assume so. Neat. That's fun. I like that. I really like the idea of... Well, I guess if you bumped it off a wall, it would go. But I like the idea of climbing a tree and then riding something. Like, that just feels like, why can't we just have this? I know we don't get single ground tiles in trees. Or pipes. That's fun, too. Oh, this is stuff with wings down here. This is amazing. I like this so much, and I really wish it would fire. Or we could spawn this in somehow. Can I just ride it? I can totally just ride it, too. Man. Yeah, drop it back in there. It's good. Just needs touching. Winged P-switch is also instant. We can spawn a Bubble Blaster with wings in the real world? What the fuck was that? Was that because I jumped on the same frame that it died, or does it just do that? Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh my god, and then it respawns? Oh, but it doesn't do the crazy the next time. Oh. What are you gonna do? What is that? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a note block, isn't it? That's cool. Note blocks work. Come on, Nintendo. You don't have to be like this. Nope, not that tree. I think we did all these now, right? Nope, maybe not. Yes, maybe. Yes. Next set. Wow, that one didn't touch me. What was that? It spawns for 1 second there and then it vanishes. There it is. Functional flagpole in a tree. Yeah, the Bola Bill Blasters with wings are really fun. That would be kind of a fun thing to, like, cross, like, a chasm on. Is that just an invisible block? Yeah. Wow. Wow! And then it starts working! Aw, but we're not going to be able to do anything with it because we murder it too fast. What am I riding? What am I riding right now? Did I spawn a snake block and I'm riding it? No, that was a skull platform, huh? That must have been a skull platform, right? Fine. I think we did those. What the hell was that? Oh, it's Magic Koopa. Who just immediately vanishes and goes to do Magic Koopa stuff. Could have kept me alive.
Here we go.
Sports? Wow, thank you. Tree nonsense.
Here we go.
I'm surprised at how many times conveyor belt shows up. Okay.
Here we go.
Arrow. Samus Aran Metroid. Pop that in there. See what we get. Do 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 do. Oh, now that I have a 40 or 3090 too, I should try running it locally and seeing if it breaks the stream or not. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow
Claire
there.
has started
Cool.
following. Thank
I'll
you.
be streaming today, tomorrow, and the next day. That's the schedule. Oh, that time I spawned on top of the car and it doesn't work. That's amazing. Oh my god, I want to fuck with that car more. So then the car just takes up Koopa Troopa AI and becomes permanent forever? That's really amazing too. That could actually be kind of funny for a troll if you just, you know, had a car that didn't work and it seemed like you needed a car. Flying Stone is weird. Kind of leaves without wings.
Here we go.
Speed Booster's still great. That must be Bumper with wings, which doesn't do anything either.
Here we go.
Starbark. Starbark doesn't do anything different with wings. Checkpoint. Yeah, too bad Wing Charvark doesn't like move faster. Now, if I do this twice, do they pair to each other? Oh, I can't copy it because there's too many trees, huh? Oh, these just exist now. I still can't? Oh my god, we are over the limit by a lot there, bud. There we go. Back in the land of reality.
Here we go.
Yeah, I might pair the first two together. Aw. That would be really cool. But I get it. Also, there are far more than 100 trees. I see that. We spent a lot of time climbing trees here. So how are you determining if they're likely to cause a crash? Just testing? Are you testing these? Oh, there's the double tree. Too bad it doesn't spawn above it. That would still be really fun. That didn't hurt? Oh, it's not real. Yeah. Ding. AI's done. Good timing. We're almost done here. What the hell is this? Did I do that?
Here we go.
Hey. Oh, Toadette. Oh, she doesn't like getting hammered. She doesn't do anything. She don't care. Well, these guys die off screen. Testing? They have a blacklist of things that don't exist in 3D World. Cool. Testing's good. Were there any other ones up here? No, I think that's it. There's some pretty... Oh, nope, there is some. There's some pretty cool stuff in here.
Here we go.
Can you climb an off-screen tree? What's in this tree? Oh, if you spawn a cage and touch the flagpole, it actually works like you'd expect it to. Ow. Yeah, we'll go do that before we wrap up here. Because we can. You can actually do a lot of cages, too. It's pretty funny. These are the hats. Nothing. Nothing. Ow. What are these weird trees that just make you hop? Those are weird. When will you get back to the list? In a minute. Yeah, this was a level from the list. We'll be coming back to it. For some reason, my OCR bot didn't grab the thing, but we haven't been going for too long. Have we? Oh, nope. It's pretty easy for me to get distracted, apparently. That's what happens when nonsense is entertaining. Okay. No. Let's see here. Yeah, what Lappy's doing here is direct level editing.
Here we go.
So just changing stuff directly in the level data, then sticking it up. I don't know how a beat block exists now, but that's pretty funny. Like this, and it's off the grid. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, if we do this, and this, and this, they pop out after you do it. And then you get a little Kirby ending, although they're not lined up good, so it's going to be weird. But yeah, they hang out with you. Dolphin, thanks for dropping another one in there. I'm going to close the queue so we can get through what's in there, and then let's move forward here. Nick, let's see what you're up to. Yeah, surprisingly, I feel like we got a lot more entertaining nonsense out of Lakitus and maybe even blocks. But it's still pretty funny to see what does and doesn't go into trees. Sports. DCM. How do I have heartburn? What do I have for dinner? I had corned beef for dinner. Corned beef, Reuben-ish sandwich. It's a Reuben, but I don't put cheese or Thousand Island on it. So really, it's just pickles and corned beef and cabbage. 5TR, world time. We'll touch a world. RFG. RFG, yeah. And then, what do we got here? Nick. No, we're on Nick, then Kuwo, then Tristan. And then we're going to grind out Dolphin stuff until we're there. Or we'll do it really fast, and then we'll get really disappointed with multiplayer versus. Yeah, it's still really fun stuff, though, Lappy. Don't take that the wrong way. I just wish that the trees offered a little more. Some of them did. Some of them did pretty funny stuff. That car was pretty amazing. This is cute. This just looks like a Mario 3 level. This looks very familiar, actually. This looks very strongly like a Mario 3 level. I know this level. I know this. Wait, isn't that supposed to be a vine? Wait, is this supposed to be the vine? That's the vine. Another remake. I gotcha. Yeah, I know this one. I like this one. I thought this was weird in there too. Like, you know how few coins you're giving me by making me find this in here? Do you know how many more coins you would give me if you would just friggin' give me a P-switch on the way down? It's 2 and 1. That's your mom. Gamer alert. Oh, where's the fucking key? Did I skip the key somewhere? Oh, we killed him before, too. That's all of them. Oh, back in the subworld, it just felt like a bonus room. Horse bonusing me. Yeah, with it being modeled so closely after a Mario 3 level, I do feel like You may see a lot of players flatly skipping it. There it is. Because they're also gonna be like, well, I don't need all the coins, and then they'll just scoot. Sports. Aw. 1 for 2 on that chain jump. Wow, I'm gonna die to a bunch of Hammer Bros because I'm dumb. Okay, the level box definitely made itself bigger. I didn't notice till now, but it definitely made itself bigger. Doot, doot, doot. I don't know how it made itself bigger, but it's supposed to be like a little flag on there. I like that. Yep. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. There is like a little bug walking around on my TV and I don't like it. Okay. Oh, you're flying? No, you stopped flying. You're looking for white pixels? Oh, sorry, bud. See on the white pixels in the sky. Or something. I squashed him. Hammer Bros in between levels. Yeah, I gotcha. I figured we were doing a little hammer box thing. But they're not going to give me a music box, are they? Or anything cool. Right? I think World 2 was the first music box, wasn't it? The least useful of all Mario power-ups? He... Looks like Tristan bailed. I don't know if that was the perfect place for a chain chomp. Player's probably going to have a power-up, so it's not a big deal. But they are basically always going to land on him. Anything in here? Yep, that's cute. And then the pyramid. And then the pyramid. Although, I believe the pyramid had a door, not a pipe. And the tiles were a different color. That's what I get for having fun. We saw in some pre-release footage, I kicked you before you hurt me. You guys saw it in the freeze frame, that was a scam. In the pre-release footage, in one of the claw show-off videos, we actually did get the orange cave theme. It looked like it was at night. And then some fucking monster was like, oh, you know what we should do? We should instead do the fucking upside down theme because we're monsters. Are these? Okay, cool. And then we got the disaster that we have now. But I bet at some point in development, upside down cave was so much better. Shut the fuck up, Tristan. How you doing? Thank you for trying to drop a level in the queue, but you're fucked, bud. We'll be doing viewer levels again tomorrow in about 21 and a half hours. So, you know, follow, come back then, bring it to me. Lappy, I will find it for you. Because I bet I can Google it up really fast. No, I cannot. I know I've seen it, though. It was in one of the preview things. Oh, I thought I'd find it right away. But yeah, we had like a yellow or orange cave theme in one of the pre-release ones. It looked like it was the night one. Yeah, was it the early Nintendo? Oh yeah, there's a picture of it. Firefox. This is what it looked like. That probably was the night theme, would be my guess. And yeah, it's pretty. It looks great. It was something that I loved in Mario 3, and I'm really sad we didn't get it here. Because it's cool. And it was probably a better fucking night theme. But instead, we got Dirty Blue Cave. Chat back up. Was almost dead. Starting to feel a little dumb. Just gonna let it come to me. Starting to feel very dumb. What is this one way? This is weird. It doesn't hurt anything. Yeah, the blue color has a lot of, like, importance in Mario 3. It was the very common cave theme. But I would have been really happy with the orange cave theme. I thought the orange cave theme really stood out in Mario 3, and it's sad that we don't have that. And if I had to pick one, I would pick orange. Oh, that was cool. What was that, 8 minutes? We'll call it at that. That was a long one. Well, actually, Tristan's gone. 10:40. Yeah, we'll call it at that. One's good. The one-ways are... so scroll stop doesn't occur. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. It wouldn't hurt anything. You could do a chunky layer of blocks, too, like that staggers a little bit. That would also work, but it would look a little ugly. Yeah, I like that one. In general, I'm a big fan of Mario 3 overall. Oh, hey, quote. We never got to your AI prompt. Hang on. We should have done that a second ago. Let's see what we got. It's probably just going to be Metroid-y. It looks like it is. For some reason, we got iPhone covers. And then we got kind of Mega Man-y Samuses. Weird. Yeah, it got pretty green with it in some of them. And it got pretty Mega Man cover arty in this one. In this one here. It tried. Did its job. Yeah, sometimes, you know, things are hard. Usually I try to pay attention to the ding, but it's hard to be an adult. Did I next yet? I did not. Yeah, it's fun stuff. I have SDXL models downloaded. I didn't get it set up, but at some point we'll get that set up, and then it'll be even more fun. By JLMF. Level is old, so I apologize if it's bad or outdated. Well, we'll take a peek. Jump and dash way through icy obstacles in this cold forge that is pretty old. Yeah, unfortunately, Mario Maker 2 has definitely died off a good bit. But there are still a lot of active level-making communities in the niches, outside of just Twitch players, too. Team Jump and Team Shell are very active if you're getting Kaizoe. Troll communities are pretty active. As far as traditional stuff, I mean, there'll always be people playing stuff, but it definitely feels like it's faded a little bit. I thought there might be a big resurgence with the Mario movie. No, this is cool so far. Especially for a level with ice physics. It's not pissing me off terribly yet. You have a clear color theme. Oh no, I guess the donuts will come back no matter what. I was gonna say you could soft lock the player there, but the donuts will come back and then you can let him move again. You don't need the ice tiles and night theme on ice, but I'm sure you know that and just did it for aesthetics. Make it look extra slippery. For an otherwise pretty traditional level, that is a spicy jump. Esports. Getting tired. Like it's almost my bedtime or something. Kinda wanted to hang on to that mushroom. Really make traditional levels, yeah. You know, there's never really been a team for that either, which always seemed weird. One of my regulars started trying to put one together, but it seemed like the ball had, you know, snow already melted on there. I think a lot of people also read it as the default, so it doesn't really need a group. But I do think that would be nice in Mario Maker 3, especially with the way teams tend to circle up and usually create some competitive atmosphere. That could be a really, really nice thing to have with people focusing on really traditional concepts or traditional gimmick concepts, which might be kind of a bigger thing with Wonder coming. I kind of had a good group for Speed Strat there. No, I'm pretty sure ice physics are just ice physics. So you don't have any difference between ice and just... Okay. Yeah, same thing. I assumed it was for aesthetics. Did any mainline Mario game have a beach or a volcano in it? Because people have been on about beach and volcano for a while. Yeah, oh yeah, we'll definitely have Wonder if they do a Mario Maker 3. But I don't know if we'll see Mario Maker 3 until the next console, just because, you know, it's an evergreen title and they don't care about it. New Soup did? It sure is easy to throw out my mushroom there. Yeah, if you take a look at the mods available for Mario Maker 2, honestly, maybe I should just toss those into OCW because people always want to see it anyway. That might give people a giggle, is because there are mods for a beach and a volcano theme that replace some of the other themes as well. I guess the bad Mario games just don't stick in my head. Sorry, Nintendo. I don't remember it at all from the New Super Mario Bros. I felt like New Super Mario Bros. Stuck pretty straight to the script, but I do not remember. Bet the level starts out with power-up, though. That alleviates a lot of potential nonsense. Do. All right, making progress-ish. Oh, I jumped a little too early. I felt it. I knew it. God damn it. The number of times I have lost my mushroom just being dumb. Too many. Speaking of too many. Yeah, that one jump sticks out as a little bit of a sore spot. It definitely feels a lot more difficult than the rest of the level so far up to that point. It's difficult to get lined up effectively. Fuck. It's giving us a lot more trouble than I wanted to. Fuck. I'm gonna start over. I want to keep it. School district for Nevada wants to pass a rule that every student has to use a clear backpack. I mean, sad state of affairs, right? Get a clear backpack? They sell them all over the place. I bet they sell them even more often in, you know, rough school districts where that's required. Why did they stop? Why did they say that's no longer an option? I'm assuming there's some really funny reason for that. Or they just didn't want to provide them for poor people, probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, kids might have guns to shoot each other, and you want to, you know, see them. See their guns in their backpacks. Or, you know, they hide them somewhere else. Navigating the level with the mushroom is hard. Yeah, you can get the lineup with the wall there, which helps. Yikes. Okay, we can still make it if they're on the ground there, though. Which... okay, I was just gonna say, I'm feeling a checkpoint. I'm ready for it. No power-up by the checkpoint feels bad. Because you could drag one from the start and be in a better place here, but... what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, you can still hide a gun in your clothes. But it's also, it's probably, we have a power-up right after, so don't worry about it. Scratch that last one. But that's one of the big things, too, is that in general, security and safety is layers, and although it's not like clear backpacks will prevent all people from bringing a gun to a school, but it will prevent some dumb people from doing it who aren't comfortable tucking it into their pants, but might be comfortable hiding it in a backpack. Vigorous fishing. So, go. Oh, he had a parachute. Yeah, it does make it a little harder. Yeah. Great. Good. From the top. But I also don't feel like it's that big a deal either. Like, I don't feel like the... What potential for harm is there in clear backpacks? Other than they would suck. And, you know, not do that much. Like, it's definitely pointless, but I don't think it's very harmful. But yeah, it's probably somebody's really dumb virtue signal. Like, oh, we did this, now the shootings are better. It's much harder to get into also. I mean, you give the player a mushroom, give the player room to have the mushroom. Oh my god. I feel like metal detectors would go a lot further, though, and not so much put the onus on the parents to have to buy some dumb shit. Some dumb, painful shit. Aw, I also feel like a clear backpack would be kind of cool, though, if it was actually really nice. To, like, know where all your shit is. Be like, okay, I know which book that is and which pocket to reach into. I know where the pens are, because they're right in there. Ah. Like, I also feel like a clear backpack doesn't have to be a bad thing. Yeah, I don't think it would do very much. Might have saved me from bringing all my mom's booze into school one day. If I had seen it in the backpack before I just brought it in, she used it to go buy booze. Oh, of course. Yeah, it definitely feels a little bit like, especially since you said you mostly make traditional courses, it definitely comes up a lot harder than even like a Nintendo hard, like late Super World course, like late main game course. Esports. And in general seems to have pretty tight quarters. A cat from Back to the Future 2? I am not familiar. I'm pretty sure I saw the first Back to the Future, and I also am pretty sure that was enough Back to the Future. Oh. What's up pretty soon? Couple of more shots when I gotta move on. Because I'm gonna spend too long on Dolphins level 2. Yeah, it's definitely hard to navigate with the mushroom. And if you're playing through the level after you make it too, that's always worth looking at. Like, am I losing the mushroom I give the player right away? Well, then is the mushroom useful? Is that the purpose of the mushroom? Is the damage boost? Through just the beginning section there? Or to try to hang on to it to damage boost later? But in general, I would say you want the level to be navigable with a mushroom. Oops. Trying to duck jump into it and fucked it. But it feels like you probably lost the mushroom almost immediately also, because it feels like the level is built around not having it. There are a lot of very low ceilings and dangerous interactions with it. Oh god, and then Hammer Bros? And then Hammer Bros? All the enemies in the wheel and you pick Hammer Bros. Hammer Bros are extremely annoying. Oh good, and now he is untouchable. There we go. Another checkpoint. I am pretty ready to be done here. Boss fight? Oh. Yes. Oh, I get you. The idea is probably to crush these guys. I'm guessing. Hammer Bros, everyone's favorite. Yeah, they're just, especially when you don't have a power-up for the player, they're so easy for the, to land on in a way that they've spawned a hammer and there's nothing you can do about it. I have no idea why Nintendo decided they should have an active hitbox once the hammer is out. Great. And there we go. That's a pretty cute little boss fight. There's a lot of just waiting here. Oh. That could probably be less annoying. There we go. If you had some way to, like, restrain the swamp to the middle. Go. Yeah, it's overall cute. I wish that more of the level was designed to allow the player to be successful with the mushroom. Curving some of the entryways into stuff and just generally making sure that the player can always platform with the mushroom by testing every section with a mushroom can help make sure that you don't have to deal with too much of that. Some of the jumps like that one I focused on were a little tough to deal with. Oh yeah, put him in a clown car, then he'll follow you around a little better. Wait, will he still break stuff in a clown car though? Yeah, overall good. Overall good, but I feel like it could use a little polish and you could get something really solid out of it. Aesthetics were good and the concept was good. You stuck to a really clear theme and it worked well. Just some rough edges. Alright. Dolphin, here we go. HG4 or S46 FWF. And then let me next out of the last couple of things that were in there just so the queue is clear for tomorrow. Where did the snack that frowns back come from? That sounds like something that falls out of you in like a fever dream. Your fever broke. Are you feeling better? You just kept screaming over and over, the snack that frowns back. The snack that frowns back. Oops, I forgot how to be smart. You played Robert Ross's Super World. I don't know, I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. Who's Robert Ross? Oops. I couldn't think of a name for the level. Oh, is that actually what it says on, like, Goldfish? Is that, like, their slogan? That's a weird slogan. Oops. I thought that was weird when, like, any food company tries to do, like, a concept where the food is happy to be destroyed by your mouth. Or, like, cows wannabe steaks. Like, dude, you're making it weird. You're not making me want to be a vegan, but I feel like you're making it weirder. You're giving vegans ammo, and you're making it weird for me. Ow. So the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like, sexualized being eaten? I don't see a lot of commercials. I go pretty far out of my way to be exposed to as little advertisement as possible. Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, that's funnier. If the cereal is objectifying my mouth, that's funnier than just being, like, desperate for my approval in a weird, like, brawly way. Please, master, eat me. Eat me, daddy. Somebody's got to make that cereal. Eat me, daddy. Because then when that exists, you'll know immediately. When you're in that guy's house, like, oh, I saw commercials for that cereal. Hey, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna let my emergency contact know you're a fucking creep, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And if they don't hear from me in 45 minutes, they're calling the cops. Because of the cereal that you buy, bud. Fuck you. You bought the daddy cereal. And there's no forgiveness. Eat me. Eat me, daddy, I'm organic. Oh my god. I went to this fucking place in Chicago called Kale My Name. And it was fucking terrible. And, like, it's not like a vegan restaurant has to have all garbage, but these guys really committed to the all garbage lifestyle. Like, the full-on, like, Green juice shitbirds. Pretending that terrible things are good. Sports. Yeah, this one, I wish I had a slightly longer run up here. Just because it's really easy to get caught on that spike. Okay. Glad that, that thing is gone. Yeah, that saw blade there was giving me so much trouble. Oh, that worked so much better. Those little changes fixed every problem I had there. We were stuck there for so long before. Yeah, vegan food can be good. Vegetables are good. Quinoa is good. Lots of things that filthy goddamn hippies like are also good. But, like, they had a waffle. They had nothing else I wanted to eat. I do not want to eat a fucking slime patty of fake beef. That's disgusting. I'd rather eat a mushroom. At least that tastes good. They did not have a portobello burger. They just had, like, slime burgers and bean burgers. Fuck you. So I ordered waffles, thinking, how do you fuck up waffles? Well, you know how you fuck up waffles? You make them from 100% whole wheat flour with nothing else in there. It was like eating shoe leather. Like, dude, 50% white flour, 20% white flour, put something else in there. No sugar, so not really any browning, and it was just a sad, tough fucking waffle. Overmixed and sad. It was just like 15 bucks for this? It's a piece of shit. All the restaurants we could have gone to in Chicago. I wanted to do some dim sum. I wanted to do anything else. A fucking Euro place. Nope. Fucking garbage. The right difficulty with whatever gimmick theme of the level for the world. Yeah, I mean, it can be tough. It can also be tough when you're making it because it's really worth watching through Steve's, like, back catalog of stuff, too, is, like, that's a big thing he focuses on in one of them, is that, like, it's always easier for you when you made the level, and it's so hard to feel that out as you're making it. But to just always kind of try and remember and work around that it's going to end up being a lot harder than you think. And in general, you probably want the level to feel a little easier than you want it to. Yeah, imitation crab is often made from salmon anyway, and that's also disgusting. I don't want that. I don't want wet bugs or fish. But yeah, like the Beyond Beef and all that stuff, it's weird. It's weird. It's off-putting. The texture is wrong. And there are already other good sources of protein that make good substitutes, like mushrooms and... I'm sure there's lots of other things. I can't think of anything, but I know there are other high-protein meat substitutes that work really well. I do notice that lift is one tile down. It works a lot better. Yeah, if you want to eat wet bugs, you can. I think they smell terrible and taste terrible. You do you. Some people can't smell how bad it smells. I feel like sometimes that might also be what gets people to eat poop. And I hope that there's help for you one day, but you know, you do you. The poop eating that you do is socially acceptable, and you should do it. If that's what you're into. But honestly, it smells so bad. It smells so goddamn bad. Oh my god, that's the end, too. You know, it's always got to be some sexualized nonsense in almost all cases. But at the same time, I feel like there has to be some, like, literal physiological imbalance or severe nasal problem. I didn't know where I was going. I saw that other piranha plant. I thought I had to bounce on him. Because I don't know how, even if you had a working sense of smell and you, like, loved that, how you could possibly convince yourself that, like, how you could get your body to swallow. Boom. I have trouble swallowing putrid things when I'm trying to try something new, like really putrid things, like, my girlfriend's Hmong. They're a little culture, a little, like, sub-ethnic group in, Vietnam, Laos, near Laos, or near Vietnam in Laos. They descend from Chinese people, and they eat some weird things. And I like sour with savory pretty awesome. You don't have to spin on it. Oh, I thought I did. Either way, it worked. We did it. We're fine. Somebody else did it faster already. Sports. Even though you just uploaded it, and that's fine. But I'll still try, like, new things. Some of it's really good. Some of it's really horrible. Some of it's poop soup. That's the thing. I'm not trying that. Person one-shot in like 5 minutes? Well, fuck that guy. Shit, man. We one-shotted it in like... Oh, I can't see anymore. In less minutes. I'm going to do one multiplayer versus because I feel like it's been a while. Then we're going to wrap up. Even though we're a little late. I miss it. But yeah, I feel like there has to be something wrong with you. Like, there's a difference between a very different palate because of different, like, cultural foods. Like how British people probably don't like anything that tastes like anything. There's probably a joke there about white people food too, but I hope it's not a garbage level. I want it to be nice, but it won't be. It's gonna be garbage. Yeah, look at, we already know. But eating human excrement has got to be like a combination of some terrifying fetish and also also nasal dysfunction, like you can't smell. Olfactory disability. Because I don't know how you could do it if you could smell it. Even if you knew what it was, you shouldn't be able to do it. Odd. I mean, at least it's fucking quadrants or whatever, but it's still a fucking tiny level for dickheads. And it's not fun. And we're all just trying to die. Always one of the garbage levels. It's so fucking long! Oh my god. And then refreshing garbage. Wow, and then he waits. I hope this is another one of those fake ones where they're a dick. I saw one of those on Reddit where there was the option to be a dick and kill the other players, and it soft locked you, and then killed you. Like it death locked you and released the clear condition to the other three. That was at least really funny. Yeah, it's just spam. And now a music section for some reason. The audio, it sounds like there was a large music level before that got loaded in there before we were able to continue. Fucking garbage, man. The level of work it would take to give us exclusion criteria for like exclude multiplayer versus levels, I would pay $1,000 right fucking now and put it on a credit card for some developer at Nintendo to be like, yep, we'll do it. We'll do it right now. I'm so fucking tired of those levels. It's always such a disappointment. You want to wrap it up on a nice note, but it's always fucking garbage. Now I'm angry. Now I'm angry and disappointed. This was a good night though. We had good chat. We had a lot of good levels. And we had some bad levels. We'll be back tomorrow. Dolphin, make more lazy trolls or do whatever you want. You guys have a good night. I'm going to bed.